Alrighty. All right, man. What is going on, man? Goose here, man. LSU baseball, LSU versus Ole Miss live play-by-play here on Goose Sports. Listening YouTube. What's up, Heather? What's up, Heather? She says, "Please win." I know last night was a little rough, huh? Last night was a tough loss for the Tigers. Hopefully, they can bounce back and win today. Tough loss last night. Defense really let LSU down last night. Big time. Late in the game. So hopefully tonight LSU can get that win and even the series up. And even the series up. Yeah, so find the game. Could be really still not it has not started yet. Has not started yet. So we'll see. Yeah. So Tigers, the lineup is a little bit different than last night. As Pearson is up in the order, Dardar is at the bottom of the order. So it's a little bit different from last night, but it's the same batters, just a little bit different lineup, like in the order. So. I hope they win today. They get the big win today. They need to even the series up. You don't want to lose. You don't want to lose a series. This Tiger are trying to, they want if they want to host a regional and a super regional, and they're gonna have to. They got to win today. Win today. Yeah, now get so. All right. Yeah, Cowan. It wasn't his fault that the defense let him down last night. Yeah, it wasn't his fault. The defense just let him down last night. And sometimes it's the pitcher's fault when they give up runs. And last night definitely wasn't his fault. And too many guys left on base for LSU last night. And also, we struck out 11 times. Yesterday, last night. 11 times we struck out. That's bad. That's bad, if it's bad. So William Schmidt is going to be on the mound today. And I think tomorrow is going to be Fontenot. Fontenot had a decent start last Sunday. So I think they're going to keep Fontenot. I think it's our Fontenot starting tomorrow. So I guess Ole Miss is going to have the same lineup as they had yesterday. They had with Decker, Aceta, Udemar, Furnace, Federico, Golden, Randall, Bali, and Pano. I assuming they're gonna have the same lineup, but we shall see. LSU's going with a little differently. Got Stanfield, Brown, Curiel, Aaron Beatty, Milam, Pearson, Braun, Cerna, and Dardar. So Dardar goes to 9, Cerna goes to 8, and they're moving Pearson up. So what, 6? 1, 2, 3. Yeah, Pearson's at 6. So, Zach York hasn't played since that Tennessee game last Sunday. So, if Braun's fielding well, and if Braun's hitting well, it's going to be really tough for York to get back in this lineup. It's really tough for him to get back in this lineup. Really tough. So, Yankees aren't looking too good. Luck to be a Yankee fan, I guess, huh? Yeah, the problem is Cashman and Boone, and they would and no I'm trying to think of a name to call Steinbrenner. But he won't fire him. His daddy would have. George would have fired Cashman and Boone by now. So, man. So Tigers last night got to a really early good start. Like 2-0 after the first inning. Well, after the bottom of the first, top of the first. And then, we didn't score again like the 7th inning. So, what happens when you strike out 11 times? So. Do they even have a best hitter? Because none of their players can hit the ball. I watched him the other game. That was the first game I watched the other day, and they were batting like 080, 220. I'm like, fuck, man. Baseball is fucked, man. With these freaking uppercut swings, and it's like average don't matter no more. So Cade Townsend, I think this is Ole Miss's best pitcher. He's 2-1, ERA of 1.82, 46 strikeouts, a WHIP of 0.94. Yeah, this is their best guy. LSU might have a tough time hitting this dude today. Yeah, 46 Ks, 7 walks, and 29 and 2/3 innings, a WHIP of 0.94. That's a low whip. 0. If you whip under 1, that's just really, really good. All right, great. Tigers wearing their grays. Stanfield, Brown, Curiel, Aaron Beatty, Milam, Pearson, Braun, Cerna, and Dardar. Get out, man. My fault they lose today. My fault they lose today. So, Tigers, man, we need a win today, man. We need a win today. I don't know if I trust us on well. We've been playing well on Sundays. We've been scoring a lot of runs on Sundays, but gotta win this game. If you lose this game, you lose the series. Cheers. All right, so Stanfield going to lead off again. He led off yesterday. So, like Jays might be maybe finding his lineup for the year. So Stanfield at the plate. And the pitch is a chopper to short. And there's one down. Nice dig by Furnace. One down. Now it's quick. One down. And down. Hope they get some run today. We're going to have Jake Brown up. 14 homers, 45 RBIs. Averages at 333. His average was above 400 for a while. And it's been creeping down and down and down. Here comes the pitch. That's high, 1-0. It's been creeping down and down and down. So 1-0 to Brown. Townsend will come sit. And the 1-0 is a foul back, 1-1. One to count to Jake Brown. One out and nobody on. Very little wind out there. Here's a 1-1. That's gonna be high, 2-1. Yeah, very little wind. Looks like at the ballpark today. It's hot out there too. So 2-1 coming to Brown. And the 2-1 is way upstairs, 3-1. That wasn't even close. That was a Harry Doyle just a bit high pitch. So 3-1 here to Jake Brown. Three-one. Did a swing to miss. That might have been ball 4, but it's now 3-2. 3-2 to Jake Brown. Townsend looking in. And the 3-2 is fouled back. Gonna stay 3-2. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. 3-2 to count. Here to Jake. Here comes the 3-2. That's going to be a strike 3 looking. Wow. 2 down. Thought that was, Jake thought that was ball 4, but pitcher gets the call. Gets the strike. It's now 2 down. That pitch might go high, man. All right, it's going to bring up Derek Curiel to the plate. So Curiel's batting in the 3 spot. So they swapped Curiel and Aaron Beatty's spots from last night. It was Curiel batted leadoff. Aaron Beatty was 3rd. Here comes the pitch. Be a strike, 0-1. Curiel from West Covina, California. 4 homers, 37 RBIs on the year, batting .360. This is our best hitter. Here's the 0-1. That's going to miss high, 1-1. He's our best hitter. So Brown might be our best home run hitter, but this is our best guy that I want him up. Here's the 1-1. That's going to be 2-1. So 2-1 here to Curiel. Steps back in the box. Townsend will come deliver the 2-1. It'll be way upstairs, 3-1. But Townsend really hasn't been, really locked in yet. Especially the last 2 pitchers, last 2 hitters. I thought they walked Brown, but called the strike. That's all what the umpire says. So 3-1 coming to Curiel. Going to be down low. It's ball 4. So ball 4. Now we got Aaron Beatty coming to the plate. Townsend's thrown 7 balls and 6 strikes, but he has 2 outs. He's thrown 7 balls and 6 strikes, but he has 2 outs. Aaron Beatty the plate. And the pitch is up and in, 1-0. So Aaron Beatty from Tomball, Texas. 8 homers, 24 RBIs, hitting .309. I'm about to go inside. You want me barking out here? So 1-0 to count. Now you about to go inside, bro. Why are you all dirty? You ever run around dirt out there? I have to brush you off before you go inside. That's what happens when you're a black dog. You can see the dirt on you. So 1-0 to count. Here to Cade. And the toss to first. Come here. Come here. I'm here. I'm not mad at you. How are you so freaking dirty? This. So 1-0 to count. And don't the first. No, you ain't going. You're not going. Come on. The 1-0 is a ground ball base hit into right field. The Tigers are going to have first and second, and Milan to play. So Townsend not been really on sharp this inning. The Tigers have 2 on and 2 out as Aaron Beatty goes the other way for a base hit. That's a Stephen Milam at the plate. That's a strike. 0-1. Milam batting .257 on the season. 4 home runs, 20 RBIs. Milam's got to get that average up, man. Here's the 0-1. That's a strike, 0-2. So quickly, 0-2 to count here to Milam. Guys left on base were a big problem yesterday for Tigers. Was 0-2 to count here to Milam. 0-2 is a base hit. Down the line and right. So 1 run's going to score for sure. And now bounces around the corner. 2 runs might score. Let's see. Is it just one? I think it's just one. It's just 1. So the Tigers lead 1-0. Yeah, I forgot. Aaron Beatty was at first. He's not the fastest dude. Forgot. That was Aaron Beatty at first. He wasn't going to come around scoring that. All the way from first anyway. So Curiel scores. We got second and third, and we're going to have John Pearson at the plate. The Tigers score again in the first inning, just like they did yesterday. They lead 1-0. Here comes the pitch to Pearson. Did he go around? Yes, he did. 0-1. Man, Pearson is starting. I'm not going to say anything until he gets out. .262 average, 18 RBIs, 6 home runs for Pearson. The 0-1 is down low, 1-1. So 1-1 to count. The 1-1, the swing and a miss. That pitch was letter high, 1-2. Yeah, but that was that Friday game, I believe. Or 30 hit one that Sunday. But yeah, I don't know, he's just been, and they just got a piece of it. His batting average is starting to dip down a little bit from what it was. He's starting to get to be a liability at the plate. Now Pearson is what did he what did he do? Did the ball hit him in the ball come back and the foul ball hit him in the jewels? I don't know if the ball hit him in the jewels or not. Let's see. Kinda. Yeah, that's where he's grabbing. I think it hit him in the jewels. That's why you wear a cup. So 1-2 to count. Here to Pearson. Why you wear a cup? You got to protect them. Protect those family jewels. All right, so 1-2 to Pearson. Come on, hit a home run. But prove me wrong, Pearson. And that ball swung on left field, going back at the warning track. Gonna be caught for the third out. God damn it! I thought for a second there that I was gonna get out of there. All right, so the Tigers do get a run. It's Milam doubles home a run. He scores Curry up in first, so we'll go bottom 1. LSU 1. Ole Miss coming to the plates. Just like yesterday, we score in the first inning. That's good. Good news, I guess. Maybe not. We lost yesterday, so. Yeah. We got warning track power. That's what. Remember Will Clark? That was his name for a while. Was warning track power. All right, so William Schmidt, 4-2, ERA of 2.63, WHIP of 1.12, 56 Ks and 14 walks on the season. So we got Decker, Becerra, Udemark, Furness, Federico, Golden, Randall, Foley, and Hano. Hey, yeah, same lineup as yesterday for Ole Miss. Same exact lineup for Ole Miss as yesterday, and they got Townsend on the mound. Same exact lineup. I like when teams have the same lineup, man, because it just I'm going to have Decker, Becerra, and Udemark to the plate here in the bottom of the first. Mike Bianco, they won the title back in 2022 at Ole Miss. Bianco's been there forever, man. Of course he was a. Hold on, somebody's calling me. I'll be right back. I'm back. About that, I had a phone call. What I missed here? Oh, LSU got on the run. LSU got on the run. So sorry about that. I had a phone call that I had to take when about Bob in the second. And so LSU got a run. How do we get a run? How do we get a run? Man, I missed it. Hope we didn't get no Bayou Blast. Hope we didn't get no Bayou Blast. Oh, did we get a home run? Did we get a home run? Did I miss a home run? If so, I'll have to do a shot. If I missed a home run. So we're in the bottom of the second. I had a phone call, and it took a little longer than I thought. We got Foley at the plate here for Ole Miss. So Foley at the plate. Schmidt will come set. And the pitch is a strike on one. So 0-1 here to Foley. And Schmidt will come set, and the 0-1 is way away. 1-1. One to one to count. 1-1 is a strike. 1-2. So 1-2 to count. Excuse me. 1-2 to count. Oh, a sac fly. Okay. Wasn't a home. 1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. There's strike three, out number 3. So Schmidt gets out the jam. We'll go to the third inning, and it's 2-0 Tigers. All right. 2-0 Tigers. All right. I'm back now. Hopefully for the long haul. Hopefully I don't miss nothing no more. After the third inning, nothing. Man, sac fly to deep center. Brown struck out again. Yikes. Yikes. Man, so what a beautiful day it is out here. What a beautiful day. Commercial break. We'll be right back. So I have a Curiel up here for the Tigers. Curiel at the plate. And time is called. Time is called. Having issues with the can't hear nobody, man. Can't hear nobody. I don't know why baseball just can't go back to the old days. Put down the old number one for a strike, for me or for a fastball. But anyway, all right, so Curiel at the plate. And the pitch is down low, 1-0. So 1-0 here to Curiel. Walked, scored a run, batting .360. Scored a run in the first inning. So 1-0 to Curiel. 1-0 pitch is 2-0. Oh, no, they call that strike. 1-1. Okay. 1-1 to count. So 1-1 to count to Curiel. The 1-1 is a grounder, right side, and they got to hurry. They get him. One down. Had to hurry. They got him. One down. Sun is be coming here shortly. I have to put my green screen up to block this sun that's be coming to the left side of me shortly. All right, so Cade Aaron Beatty coming to the plate. Here comes the pitch. Here's a ball, 1-0. So 1-0 to count. The 1-0 is a ground ball to third. They knock it down, throw it to first, and there's 2 down. Aaron Beatty he ain't the quickest guy down the block. So there's 2 down. 2 down. I'm screen up. It's setting. Sun is going to be here. In everybody's face. File him at the plate. Lock that. Sun will be coming there. So Milam at the plate. Now we're going to time out. Time is called. It's going to be called here. That's the pros and cons. Alright, so Milam at the plate here for the Tigers. Here comes the pitch. Here's a strike. 1-1. Okay, yeah. 0-1 to count. Here to Milam. Oh, scratch at the door, come out. Here's a pitch. Here's another strike, 0-2. 0-2 here to Milam. Going 2 to count here to Monster Milam. 0-2 pitch is almost hit him 1-2. Which was inside 1-2. And the 1-2. Just foul straight back. It's going to stay 1-2 to Milam. Stay 1-2 to Milam. Really, I'm watching it on the app. So I'm just watching it on the ESPN app. I'm not. You need to get rinsed off. You roll around that dirt over there, didn't you? Here's a 1-2 to Milam. That's a ground ball to right side, and it gets through for a base hit. So Milam going to get on with a 2-out, a single. Out single. They had the shift on, and they still couldn't. They still couldn't get him out. Had the shift on, they still couldn't get him out. So Pearson at the plate. He's 0 for 1. His average down to 258. His average keeps going down and down. And a little toss to first. Milam is back safely. Pearson at the plate. And it's going to be upstairs, 1-0. And so 1-0 to Pierce. And the 1-0 is a strike, 1-1. The 1-1 to count. Here to Pierce. And a little throw to first. Lost to first. Chase Milam back. So Pearson will step back. Pearson will step in the box. 1-0 to count. Or 1-1 to count. Excuse me, 1-1. That ball's fouled back. It's now 1-2. So 1-2 to here to Pierce. Right, so 1-2 to Pierce. 1-2 is a foul. We'll do it again. Do it again. 1-2 to count. Here comes the 1-2 to Pierce. Pitch is a foul, but they do it again. They got this pitcher up to 52 pitches so far. Tigers are making him work. So 1-2 to count here. Townsend gonna come. Set. The 1-2 is a chopper to third. They'll go to first, and they got Pearson out. So Pearson grounds out to third, and that's going to retire the side. So we'll go to bottom of the third inning, and it's 2-0 Tigers. Nothing Tigers. Let's see. Yeah, Rue. Alrighty. So Payno at the plate here for the Rebels. We're in the bottom of the third inning. Here comes a pitch from Schmidt. That pitch is gonna miss upstairs. What's up? What's up, Iceman? The trucker is in the house. Here, man, trucker gonna make me do this, man. You gonna make me do this, trucker. Here's a 1-1. Is foul back. I see you better be here. You here, trucker? Say I'm here if you're here, trucker. Yes, here he is. There he is. He's here. I'm watching Grant on TV. I'm trying to find Grant on TV. Here's a swing and miss. One down. There's Schmidt strikes out Payno, and there's one down. Yeah, trying to find Grant on TV and the kids, but I can't see them. They must be in those nosebleed seats. I don't know where they even sitting. I didn't see anything on they didn't put anything on the thing. Here comes a pitch to the plate. There's a strike on one. Oh, Hannah didn't bring the trophy by when she dropped the dog off this week. So Grant still has the trophy. But I'm gonna get it next week when we go to the party. Here's the 0-1. That's a ball 1-1. I'm gonna go get it. I'm gonna be there next weekend. Can you make it? Are you gonna be off? Can you come to the party and eat some crayfish? So 2-1 here to Decker. So I'm gonna go get my trophy next weekend. 2-1 pitch is a ground ball right side and underhand toss. 2 down. Oh man, it sucks, man. Shit. But yeah, I'm gonna go get my trophy. You know, I've never ever won March Madness, the bracket. Never. I've never won ever. All the years I've been filling out bracket, I've had chances to win, like late in the bracket, and it's never come. No, it never goes my way. But there's the 0-1 to Becerra. There's a ball 1-1. 1-1 to count here to Becerra. And the 1-1 is hit back foul. 1-2. Well, there's a lot of people at the ballpark. Being Ole Miss and LSU, of course, there's going to be a lot of people there. So 1-2 to count as Schmidt will come set. The 1-2 is swing and a miss. There's strike 3, out number 3. So we'll go to the 4th inning, and it's Tigers lead 2-0. All right. Supercross, man. Yeah, Maverick is at Supercross. So Hunter Lawrence is up by I didn't realize how many. He's up by 9 seconds. There's 2 laps to go. Yeah, he's gonna have to fall down for him to lose that position. Oh, it is now. We only got 1 lap left. Hunter Lawrence leading. Then you got Webb at second and Rotson, Sexton, and Fernandez. Man, Supercross. Yeah, he had. Yeah, he. I told him to pick Baylor. I told him to pick Baylor because there was nobody else was going to pick them. That's why I picked him because I wanted to be different. And yeah, he picked Baylor. He did. He listened to me. Oh well. So top of the 4th we go. Yeah, Lawrence wins the race. Lawrence wins the Supercross. We got Mason Braun at the plate for the Tigers. Got Braun, Cerna, and Dardar up. There's a ground ball, and base hit through the middle. Diving shortstop, can't get it. And Mason Braun gets a leadoff single here in the 4th. And I'm telling you, York is going to have a tough time getting this lineup. Zach York might not play much at all the rest of the year, unless Braun gets hurt. So we got Cerna at the plate. And the pitch. It's a strike 0-1. So Omar is 1 for 1 with a double. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss, boys. Late on that one. 0-2. Was really late on that swing. Oh, 2 to count. You know what I'm addicted to? 0-2 pitch. Is a boy. Another late swing. 2 down. You know what I'm addicted to? You know those Lifesavers wintergreen mints? I'm addicted. Addicted. I got a real problem when I get a bag of those. Like Oreos and Doritos. I can't stop. It's pitch to Dardar. There's a strike 0-1. I can't stop. It's aggravating. All right, so 0-1 to count the Dardar. The softball's on. Softball game on. Well, I got 2 TVs out here. The 0-1 and a foul. 0-2. Bat and fireball. Yeah, but these things don't get me drunk and stupid. But man, I can eat like a bag of Oreos and a bag of Doritos, and I just got a problem with these wintergreen mints. 0-2 pitch, swing and a miss, 2 down. I think they put something in them. I think they put some kind of drug in them that makes makes your mind like chocolate. They put shit in chocolate to make your brain receptors crave it and need it, like nicotine. So Stanfield at the plate. Here's a pitch. There's a strike, 0-1. I guess sucking on these mints or biting my nails. Which one's worse? Probably biting my nails. Here's the 0-1. That ball, sit out play. You should be probably about. I'm starting to slowly not bite my fingernails as much, Kevin. So I got you see some white on my nails. Comes the 0-2. There's a ball gonna miss. 1-2. The softball Tigers are playing Arizona this weekend. They won yesterday. Trying to win the series. It's a crazy non-conference series. It's weird. Here's a 1-2. Ew! Wow, what'd that miss? 2-2. Where'd that one miss? If that was William Schmidt, LSU fans would be crying on the rant for a strike. Oh, that was a strike. 2-2 to Stanfield. Swing and a miss. Blew it by him. There's strike number 3 and out number 3. So we'll go to the bottom of the 4th. Still 2-0 LSU. Yeah. Yeah, man. We got to get back to playing our Fortnite, man. But Grant don't play no more. Cause Hannah won't let him. Hannah won't let Grant play no more. She cut him off. So you notice Grant moved into that house, and he's played Fortnite like one time. Because Hannah won't let him. Hannah put that foot down, said, "Bam! It's either Fortnite or me. Which one are you gonna choose?" Yeah. Make a choice. Fortnite or me? Which one do you want? Grant's made his choice. Oh man. Well, LSU's ranked 24th this week. Ole Miss is 25th. So whoever wins this series is going to stay in the top 25. Whoever loses is going to be out. That's what I assume. I'm waiting on y'all. But not many people at the softball game tonight. Last night it was kind of packed. Since LSU's not at home in baseball, we got Udemark at the plate. Here comes the pitch from Schmidt. That's a ball, 1-0. Marked 0 for 1 with a strikeout. 32 RBIs and 13 home runs. The pitch going to be a strike, 1-1. He's done. I know he's done. Oh, granted, done. The 1-1 is a strike, 1-2. Man. So 1-2 to count. To Udemark. The pitch is foul back out of play. Here comes the 1-2. It's 2-2. So 2-2 to count. The 2-2 pitch is 3-2. Nothing yet, Adam. Don't say nothing. And 3-2 pitch is ball 4. So leadoff walk here in the 4th for the Rebels. So I think it's his first walk. All right, so 0-1 to Furnace. And the 0-1 is a ball. Okay, 1-1. That was a ball. So 1-1 to count. No toss to first. I guess he's back safely. Here's the 1-1. That's fall. Hit to left field and drifting foul. Yep, foul. Out of play. 1-2. What's up? What's up, Raging Cajun? I think I got rid of. I think I got rid of COD because my space was getting filled up on my PS4. Here's a 1-2. And so it's a wild pitch. And then they can't find the ball. First baseman does. Catcher couldn't find the ball. Catcher couldn't find the ball. Thank God Braun was Johnny on the spot. Could you imagine if that was York? York never would have found the ball either. So runner in scoring position. Here's the 2-2 to Furnace. That's inside, 3-2. Fortnite tonight. Maybe. I'll let you know when I get off. I guess all depends on how drunk I get watching these bastards. 3-2 pitch. And it's another wild pitch. And runner goes to third, and he still can't find the ball. He's going to go all the way around and score. The ball go in the dugout? Yeah, the ball in the dugout, he's got to go back to third. If that ball went in the dugout, he's got to go back to third. Jesus. I think it's gonna be. I think it's gonna be. I think they're gonna have to put the guy back at third because the ball with the dugout, the wild pitch. I think they'll go defense. Another wild pitch though. And it went in the freaking it went in, it went in the damn team's dugout. Uh, uh, what's going on here? He didn't have the umpire didn't have his mic on. Christ, man. The umpire had his mic on. The wild pitch. Where's the ball at? I mean, I think it's to be first and third. I think the ball went to the dugout. I don't think that one to be allowed to score. But another goddamn wild pitch. Another wild pitch with this pitching staff. I mean, when are we going to have a discussion with these wild pitches and pass balls with this pitching staff and why they just lead the SEC this category? Pathetic, man. Of course, yeah. Of course, there's an issue with the umpire's microphone. That's why he can't. No, I heard him earlier. His issue with his microphone. Well, then how the hell is he gonna make a call during the game? His mic ain't working. Yeah. So first and third, there's nobody out. First and third, there's nobody out. So Federico at the plate here for Ole Miss. So Schmidt will come set. And the pitch is a ball 1-0. So here comes a 1-0. That ball swung on right field. Ain't going to be caught, though. Runner will tag and come home from third. And it's 2-1. So they get the sac fly RBI. And Ole Miss cuts into the deficit. It's now 2-1. What's up, Daniel Barry in the house? How you doing, Daniel? Good to see you, Daniel. How you doing on this? How you doing this Saturday, Daniel? Hope you're doing well. Okay, so runner at first, one out. It's Golden at the plate. It's a ball, 1-0. So 1-0, 1-0 the count. The 1-0 is a swing and a miss. 1-1. So 1-1 to count. And pitch. A swing and a miss. 1-2. And the 1-2 is we foul back. Phase 1-2. Softball Tigers up 2-0 over Arizona over in Tiger Park. 27-13 overall in the season. That ball's lifted out of play. Yeah. So 1-2 to count. The 1-2 is a chopper back to the pitcher. Only plays to first, and there's 2 down. Does move the runner to second base, and there's 2 down in the inning. Yeah, we need William Schmidt to go as many innings as we can today. Since Cowan went yesterday, and it didn't work out for us to get a win because of shitty defense late in the game. We have time was called. Time is called. Time is called. William Schmidt has struck out 7, but walked 4 batters in 3 2/3. Yeah, the walks are the walks is a problem with this pitching staff this season. It's a problem. So 2 down and 1 on. Schmidt will comes. And the pitch is it's 1-0. And the 1-0. Swing and a miss. Well, that's a foul back, actually. 1-1. Good count. 1-1. One and one to count. Federico, or I'm saying the Golden. It was Golden. So counts now 2-1. And Schmitz will come. 2-1 pitch. And a strike, 2-2. All right, now 2-2 to count. 2-2 pitch is a base hit. Right field. That's going to tie the game. So it's going to be 2-2 as Furnace will score from second. And the game is tied. Hello? I'm popular today, man. So people keep calling me and they want, and I can't. I think I missed. I think I missed. Did Ole Miss get a home run or something? Did Ole Miss get a home run or something? I think it's 4-2. It's 4-2 Ole Miss. Hopefully, I get no any more interruptions. All right. Sorry about that. Actually, top of the fifth inning. Got Jake Brown at the plate. It's 4-2 Ole Miss. Here comes a pitch to the plate. To Brown. Strike 0-1. So Jake Brown's over 2 with 2 strikeouts. And the 0-1 is 1-1. 1-1 here to Brown. Townsend will come set. Comes a 1-1. Is 2-1. God, man. What? Please, y'all go out. Go. Y'all go. No. Y'all come over here. This way. Come in. Go play. Game dogs. Go play outside. So 2-2 to count here to Brown. Two pitch. Did he go around? No, 3-2. So they're gonna say he held up 3-2. That was a fans did not like that call. Ole Miss fans did not like that call. So 3-2 coming to Brown. And the pitch is foul back. Stays 3-2. Here comes a 3-2 to Brown. And strike 3 looking. 1 down. We're going to have Curiel at the plate. That ball's me fouled on 1. I said 0-1 to count to Curiel. 0-1 is 1-1. So 1-1 to Curiel. And the pitch is hit out of play, 1-2. There comes a 1-2. And it's a swing and a miss. That was high. Two down. So Aaron Beatty at the plate. And the pitch is a swing and a hit to center field, but gonna left center. Gonna stay in the park. Out number 3. So we'll go to the bottom of the 6th. And it's 4-2 Ole Miss. Damn, man. Four two Ole Miss. Yeah, so garbage ass team. Yeah, I know. I didn't expect them to win the title this year. I didn't expect them to win the title this year. I didn't. I mean, come on, be truthful here. But I expected them to be a lot better than what they are. All right, so bottom of the inning we go. Yeah, we'll go somewhere for a regional. I mean, I don't think we're gonna host. We're not gonna host. Hopefully we can. I mean, we're gonna go somewhere. We're gonna have to travel probably for a regional because our RPI is garbage. So who knows? We have some more midweek games we can lose. Hell, we can lose the UNO and Tulane. Yeah, imagine that. So we lose the UNO and Tulane. All right, so Udemark at the plate, he's 0-for-1 with a walk and a run scored. Williams gonna miss. First pitch gonna miss with 1-0. The 1-0. The strike 1-1. All to me, but I'll take it. So 1-1 to count. The 1-1 is 2-1. The 2-1, they swing and a miss. 2-2. The 2-2 is way outside. 3-2. I mean, please win and not lose. I don't know. We'll see. There. So 3-2 to count. That ball's hit to a left field. Going to be a base hit. And it's going to fall in front of Stanfield for a leadoff single here in the 5th. I don't expect us to make a regional. Yeah. Yeah, Jay Johnson talked about funding needs to be needs to be more, and a lot of LSU fans had their head in the sand, like everything's okay. Jay Johnson gets everything he wants. No, actually, he doesn't get everything he wants. That's why Tony V left Tennessee. One of the reasons why, because Tennessee wasn't going to give the baseball team the support that he needed to be, elite anymore. Now they hit him. They hit Furnace. Fuck, man. Fuck, man. Fuck. God damn, man. Yeah, I saw something. We can go to UCLA, and yeah, LSU fans were saying, "Oh man, they don't UCLA don't want to see us." The fuck you mean they don't want to see us? So fucking inconsistent. I mean, shit, we couldn't hit UCLA pitching. All right, so Federico at the plate. We got Ole Miss has 2 on and nobody out in the 5th. So Cooper Williams will come sets. The pitch in the dirt. Of course, it's in the dirt. Of course, in the dirt. 1-0. Zion warming up in a bullpen, and so is Lockenmayer. But Zion warming up in a bullpen. And we got Zion and Lockenmayer. Here's a 1-0. That's not even close. 2-0. To count. Two-0 pitch coming to the plate. That should be a strike, and it is. 2-1. Come on, Tigers, says Heather. I know, come on, Tigers. Huh? So, put the poll up again. See what y'all say. I'm still contemplating changing my name. Here comes the 2-1. That's 3-1. So 3-1 coming to the plate. Three-one is a strike. 3-2. Yeah, that was a strike. You better call that a strike. So 3-2 to count. Here comes the payoff. That ball's hit to right field, and it's going to be a foul ball. Man. Boy. LSU was lucky there. LSU was lucky there. Oh, God, that ball almost got down in the corner. Softball's up 2-0 over Arizona. Man, Beth's team is starting to play better. As a so counts now still 3-2. 3-2 here to Federico. Three-two pitch. That's a ground base hit left field. Let's see if the scores a run from second, and they will score. No throw home. It's 5-2. 5-2. I know. I hear. I hear y'all dogs. So first and second, Golden's at the plate. Okay, run y'all's energy out, dogs. The pitch, and that's a strike. They'll throw to second, and he's safe at second. Boy, they almost got Furnace leading too far off at second because they were trying to bunt the baseball. And so that was actually a really good throw by Aaron Beatty to second. Almost got him leaning. Furnace. That's Eddie Furnace, a LSU legend. That's his son at second. That's a 0-1 gonna miss. 1-1. So 1-1 to count. The 1-1. And happened there. He tried a bunt, he foul tipped it. 1-2. So strike two. Boy. As Ole Miss is trying to get the bunt down, and they can't even get the bunt down. So 1-2 to count. And the pitch is a swing and a miss. One down. Y'all go out there and play. I probably need water, huh? It's a one down. We got Randall at the plate. That pitch is going to be a strike. 0-1. That one pitch, that one hit that almost got down the corner, man. Lucky that wasn't a hit. So 0-1 to count to Randall. And did he go? I don't think did he go around? They're going to say no. 1-1. So 1-1 to count. For Randall, we got runners at first and second, one out here in the the bottom of the fifth. The 1-1 is a hit to right field, going to be caught by Brown. Man, nice catch by Brown, and there's two down. Boy, if that had gotten away, oh lordy be. There's Jake Brown with a nice sliding catch. If that had gotten behind him, but if and buts, candy and nuts. But good catch by Jake Brown in right field. That saves a run from being scored because that ball got behind him. They definitely would have had at least one run would have been scored. Okay, now we got a mound visit. Are they taking out? Are they going to take out Cooper? Are they taking out Cooper Williams? Yeah, they're going to bring in Zion. Zion will come in the game. I'll be right back. I go feed the dogs and whatnot. All right. Away. All righty, we're gonna go to the. We're still in the bottom of the fifth inning. We got a new pitcher. We got Zion Theophilus at the plate on the mound for the Tigers. So Zion going to try to get this last out of the inning. Ole Miss has plated a run home. Zion Theophilus on the mound. All right, we're going to have Foley at the plate. And the pitch is a strike on one. So Foley was 1 for 2, had a 2-run home run. Okay, that's the home run I missed earlier. That's a home run. That's the home run I missed earlier. There's the 0-1. That ball's fouled back out of play 0-2. There's the home run that Foley hit earlier. So 0-2 to count. And the pitch upstairs, 1-2. So 1-2 to count. Here to Foley. So 1-2 to count. Zion delivers a 1-2. Swing and a miss. There's strike number 3, out number 3. But the Rebels do get a run. We'll go to the 6th inning. It's 5-2 Ole Miss. Do get a run, but we got to wake up. We got to wake up. Heather. You got to wake up. Right. All right, you got Milo at the plate, man. You got Monster Milo at the plate. So Monster Milo at the plate. Here comes the 0-1. There's a hit to left field and drifting over. And there's one down. So one down here in the sixth. All right, now we're going to have Pearson coming to the plate. So John Pearson will come to the plate. There's Townsend will come set. Come to pitch to Pearson. There's a 1-0. Okay, I'll take it. 1-0 to count. Pearson's 0 for 2 on the day. And the 1-0 is swung on left field. That's hit well, but going to be caught at the wall. Two down. God damn, man. Shit. So 2 down and Braun's up. And the pitch is a strike on 1. Oh, bitch, man. I thought Pearson had that one, man. All right, so 0-1 here to Braun. 0-1 is a strike. 0-2. Quickly 0-2 to count here to Mason Braun. Here's the 0-2. That ball swung on left field and going to be caught again for out number 3. That was quick. So bottom 6 we go, and it's still 5-2 Rebels. Yeah. LSU's bats if it's going silent. Yeah. Oh, wait, man. So the softball team up 2-0 over Arizona. Maybe I'll do softball tomorrow. LSU baseball. Maybe I'll do softball. $260 for LSU, 550 for Ole Miss. Ole Miss had 4 runs in the 4th, 1 in the 5th. LSU's had 1 in the 1st, 1 in the 2nd. So Ole Miss has scored last 2 innings. LSU had scored in the last 3. So LSU, just like yesterday, LSU got out early in the game. They scored 2 runs right off the bat in the 1st inning. Then they went dormant till the 7th. They got that 1 run, and that was all she wrote. It's kind of the same thing today, man. They got early runs, early innings, and now their bats are silent again. Here's the pitch to the plate to Pano. Going to be a ball 1-0. What's up, Michael Mosley? How you doing today on this Saturday afternoon? The 1-0 is 2-0. What a beautiful day. It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood, man. It's a really nice day outside. So, really is. So, contrast a little bit. I don't like that. So 2-2 to count. 2-2 pitch is up and in. 3-2. So 3-2 is the Zion will come set. 3-2 pitch. That's ball four. So leadoff walk. What's going on? They're not good this year. They lost too much talent from last year. A lot of those experts just assumed that LSU was going to be good again, but they lost. I mean, they lost Cade Anderson, Anthony Ison, Jared Jones. I mean, just to name a few guys. I mean, Dickinson. I mean, they lost way too much talent from last year's team. That ball's into right field, going to be a base hit. So we're gonna have first and third. So Decker singles are right. Now Bassetta comes to the plate. Yeah, we're probably gonna have to travel for a regional if we make a regional. But they missed on the portal. I mean, Caraway was a miss. Zach York was a miss in the transfer portal. Dardar's been all right. Dardar's been good in the portal, but I mean, we missed on some key guys in the portal, and that's what I don't like about college sports now. It's all this retooling you do every single freaking year in sports now, and now it's come to baseball. Now it's coming to baseball, where players are they're gonna jump ship year after week, year after year to go get money. So it is what it is, though. I think Black and is coming in for LSU. Anyway, man, I actually thought the ceiling for this team would be the super regionals. I never really thought that would be an Omaha team because of what we lost from last year to this year. Wasn't really sold on our pitching staff, and the pitching staff has been outside of Moore, Evans, and Schmidt. They've been okay, but they're not Anthony Einstein. They're not Cade Anderson, so they're not one of those guys. So. Yeah, it all depends, how rest of the season goes and how they do during conference play. But I don't think we're hosting. I'll go out on a limb and say I'd be utterly shocked if we host a regional. If we go to a regional, we're gonna go somewhere. We're gonna have to go somewhere. So. Okay, it is Lockenmeyer. He's 1-0 with an ERA of 5.40 in 3 1/3 innings. One hit given up. And he's got an ERA of almost 6 with 2 walks and 3 Ks. That Saturday night, Texas A&M comes to the box, and they'll face the Tigers next Saturday night at 8 Eastern on ES. I'm sorry, it can be on the SEC network. I think it's going to be on the SEC network next Saturday night. Aggies come to town. All right, so Tristan Becerra, 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts. He will walk to the batter's box. We got two runners on, and there's 0 outs. So Lockenmeyer has a really tough job here. I mean, his job is to only allow 1 run to score. That's your goal. The pitch is a strike 0-1. Oh yeah, Milam is the only guy on the infield that plays defense. Everybody else is just garbage. And last night was Kloss. My God, were you here last? Yeah, you were here last night, weren't you? Yeah, you were. You were here for Kloss. Oh look, the military helicopters are flying overhead. Man, man, overhead, not here, but there. Here's a 1-1. That ball's fouled back out of play. 1-2. But yeah, Kloss, the fish from American Dad. My God, that was a freaking disaster last night. My neighbor likes watching LSU baseball. Now he's cutting his grass. He must be pissed like I am. It's a 1-2. It's a wild pitch. And a run's going to score. That was just a bit high. Two balls, 2 strikes. That ball's fouled. So 2-2 to count. 2-2 is it hit him in the fucking helmet. Him in the freaking helmet. Oh, I never thought. I never thought LSU was going back to back. Hit him in the freaking helmet. That pitch was so far up and in, it hit the batter in the helmet. Hope the guy's all right. I laugh here, but I'm laughing because our pitchers can't pitch. I'm not laughing because the guy got hit. So let me just reiterate that. I'm not laughing because the guy got hit. I'm laughing because our pitchers can't pitch. I hope the guy's all right. Unreal, man. I never thought it was going back to back. I was hopeful that they would go back to back, but I knew it was going to be a tough task from to go because look when we won we won in 23 of the talent we lost the following season, and we got to a regional. We had to go somewhere to a regional. We weren't hosting a regional. We lost that regional, so it's going to be the same thing this year. Pitching is horrible, man. Pitching has been just pathetic this year. Been pathetic. All right, we got Connor Binge. All right. All right, so Connor Binge is going to come on the mound here for the Tigers. We got 2 runners on, nobody out, and Ole Miss is threatening to really blow this game wide open. I mean, only one swing of the bat, so Udemark at the plate. And one swing of the bat in this game is going to be might as well just hit the showers. There's a down low, 1-0. Yeah. So 1-0 to count. The 1-0 is the strike 1-1. What if it's LSU versus Tennessee in the Supers? You think, man, I don't think either one of us is going to be hosting a Super Regional. There's a 1-1. That's nice strike. It's 2-1. Yeah, I don't think either one of us is going to host a regional. I mean, super regional. I know we won't. That's for sure. 2-1 coming to the plate. It's a ground ball to Milam. Oh, it gets through. Milam can't get to it. And they'll throw to third, and runner's safe at third, but a runner will score, though. It's 7-2. We had all those guys on that one side of the infield, and nobody getting the ball. We had 3 guys on the left side of the infield, and nobody get to it. Nobody gets to it. We had the shift on. We had the freaking shift on, and they hit into the shift, and nobody can get the baseball. Oh, the picture change. Hold on a second. So Ethan Plog will come on here for LSU. And it's still 2-1, nobody out. So nobody out here. Still nobody out here in the 6. Home half of 6 for Ole Miss. They got runners at second and third. And there's nobody out. So Will Furness comes to the plate. Son of an LSU prodigy. Well, I'm sorry, he's a prodigy. Sorry, he's the one. He's a prodigy. His daddy was a LSU legend. Here's a pitch to the plate. There's a 1-0. But he's a prodigy. Daddy was it's in the LSU Hall of Fame. The 1-0. The strike, 1-1. So 1-1. Sorry, yeah, 1-1 account. The 1-1 is in the dirt. 2-1. 2-1 account. So 2-1 account. And Furness will take the pitch. Going to be a ground ball. And another base hit. Left field. 1 run will score. And let's see, 2 runs will score. 2-run single there for Furness. It's now 9-2. If they go opposite field, hey, I've been saying for years, why don't batters go the other way with the shift on? What is happening? LSU's getting their, you know what, kick. Or we got Federico at the plate. That pitch is going to be a ball. So Federico's 1 for 1 with a RBI, single, a sac fly, and a walk. The 1-0. That's 2-0. Christ, man. 2-0. Two-ball pitch is a strike, 2-1. Here's the 2-1. That's 3-1. So 3-1 account. Here 3-1. That's ball 4. Ball 4. Ball 4. There's still nobody out. There's still nobody out in this inning. Who got coming to play? We got a pinch hitter. Is Reuter going to pinch hit? Colin Reuter. There's still nobody out. There's still nobody out, man. Here comes a pitch. That ball's going to be hit foul. 0-1. There's still nobody out, man. Still 1. Going to be a strike. 0-2. And the 0-2. It's down low, 1-2. A 1-2 to count. And the pitch is to be. They call that a strike? I'll take it. One down. They call that a strike. One down. We'll take that. I mean, we haven't had an out the whole inning. This inning's been going for 20 minutes. We haven't had an out. I'll take one. I'll take it any way we can get it. So Randall at the plate. So Randall is 1 for 2 and an RBI, 6 with a run scored. And the pitch is blowing away, 1-0. And a 1-0 is a strike. So 1-1 to count. And the pitch is a foul ball, 1-2. So 1-2 to count. And the 1-2 is 2-2. Be low and away, 2-2. The 2-2 pitch is a ground ball. Could be 2. No, they're only going to go to first. They only safe at first because he's off the bag. They're going to say Braun's off the bag and everybody's safe. And LSU better challenge this. Because what have you got to lose? I mean, it's 9-2. What do you got to lose? Just challenge it. Just challenge it. What have you got to lose? I think he's on the bag. I think Braun's on the bag. I think he's gonna be out. I think he's gonna be out. Oh yeah, his foot's on the bag. So that's gonna be an out. So I might as well change it because that's gonna be an out. But LSU needed to challenge that even if it wasn't an out. They had to challenge that just cause. So it was changed to an out. So you had to challenge that shit. All right, so second and third, 2 down. And we got Bally at the plate. And the pitch is a ball, 1-0. Softball Tigers up 3-2 over Arizona in the bottom of the 6th. And the Tigers had the bases loaded. There's a 1-0. That's way outside, 2-0. So 2-0 the count. Two-0 pitch is a strike, 2-1. Here comes the 2-1. That's way outside, 3-1. So 3-1 to count. Block will come set to Folly. 3-1 is not even close. Ball bases are loaded. That wasn't even close. Bases are loaded. Bases are loaded here for Kano. Here's a pitch. Going to be a inside 1-0. So 1-0 here to Pano. 9-2. And the 1-0 is 2-0. Look like time is called. And now we're going to have a mound visit. Tell me it's a typo? No. It's, oh. They're making a pitching change mid-count. They're taking Plog out, and they're going to bring in Rizzi. We're really gonna bring in Rizzi when it's 2-0. The count's 2-0. I don't agree with this, man. You made some weird freaking decisions in this series. Last year last night you brought in Kloss and it backfired totally. Now you're gonna bring in Rizzi on a mid count 2-0. I hate when they do that. I really hate when major league teams do this when they bring in a pitcher mid count. I think that's retarded. It makes no sense. You hurt the pitcher coming in. He's coming in and he's behind the count 2-0. So if he first pitch he throws, if it's a ball, it's 3-0. Now the bases are loaded. Now he's like, okay, shit. Now the one more pitch and a run comes in. I don't like that, man. So Rizzi, 26 Ks, 14 walks, and 17 third innings. And he's got an ERA of 3.63. And the Tigers. Shit, we're already down by 7 runs, and there's 9 outs left. So, I mean, the odds of us winning this game are very low anyway. But any kind of more runs here will put the game really, out of reach. But anyway, so 2-0 the count. Rizzi getting his warm-up tosses in. So yeah, Pano had a homer last night. 5th pitcher of the inning. We're in. So 2-0 to count. And the pitch is a strike. 2-1. Softball Tigers are 1 out away of taking the series against Arizona. Is 2-1 pitch going to miss 3-1. See, that's why I don't like running the pitch at mid count, because now it's 3-1. Now a ball here walks in a run. I'm taking here if I'm the batter. 3-1 pitch is swing. Ooh, swing to miss 3-2. That was a strike though. 3-2. I mean, that was a strike. So counts now 3-2 here to Pano. The Rizzy will come set. And the pitch is hit out of play. Hit out of play. What the hell? I know what the hell. I know, Brian, huh? This team just isn't it, man. They missed on a bunch of portal players. Here comes 3-2 from Rizzy. That ball's hit out of play again. York was a miss. Caraway was a miss. They just missed on some players, and pitching has been atrocious. Here comes a 3-2. And that ball's hit to left field for a base hit. Going to go to the wall. This might clear the bases. 1 run's in. 2 runs in. Bases clearing double. Bases clearing double. Bases clearing double. This game. Now they can run rule us. They can run rule us next inning if we don't get a run. Here comes the pitch to the plate. Yes, that's a ball. We got Decker at the plate. Talk about that. Here comes the pitch. Here's a strike. The 1-1. Then you got the count on the screen. I wasn't watching the first pitch because I'm disgusted. Here comes a pitch. I think it's a 1-1. That'd be 2-1. Yeah, they're not. Yeah, they're not as talented as we thought, Brian. They're not. They're really not. I think York might not see the field the rest of the year. The 2-1 is a strike, and they'll throw to second, and he's safe at second. Yeah, they're not as talented. They're not as talented as we thought, man. They're really not. But I don't. Here's the 2-1. That ball's going to be a line out to Milam. But we got Milam out there. So, 7 runs are scored. I think they scored 7 this inning. So Tigers are going to get run. They got to get a run here, or the game is over with. We'll get run ruled. We're going to get run ruled. Yeah. I didn't see this coming with Schmidt pitching. So top of the 7th we go. And cheers, yeah. we weren't this bad in 24. When we in 24 we weren't this bad. Luke Holman was a better starter Friday guy than we have, and he had jump, but losing Cooper Moore hurt, man. When Cooper Moore got hurt a few weeks ago, I knew that was really going to hurt our pitching staff tremendously. I knew that it was going to be bad. I just didn't think it'd be this bad. Yeah, Cooper Moore getting hurt really, really hurt our pitching staff. All right, so Hudson Calhoun on the mound here for Ole Miss, and if they can get 3 outs with no runs scored, I think this is going to be a run rule game. So. We got Cerna, Dardar, and Stanfield up. Yeah, the run rule is in effect. So if LSU does not get a run home this half inning, the game is over. Let's say if LSU gets to run here and Ole Miss gets to run in the bottom half, well, the game is over. Here's a pitch to Cerna. That's a strike on 1. They're not turning around. They are what they are right now. Here's the 0-1. And that's they go around. I don't think he didn't go around, did he? 1-1. There's no way Cerner went around that pitch. Here's the 1-1 to Cerner, softball 1. They beat Arizona. There's a strike 1 and 2. So softball beat Arizona again. They've won the first 2 games against Arizona. Beth Torina's their team is placed. They're peaking. They're peaking. Bow down. 1-2 pitch is hit to right field, but right at him. 1 down. They're preseason 1. Preseason top 5. They're preseason 1. They were number 1 in some polls. That's why preseason polls mean diddly poo. But the softball Tigers won 3-1 over Arizona, and they won 2 in a row over this team. That's a big win. That's a really good. That's a good win for Torina. Now we're gonna have Patrick gonna pinch hit here. Okay. Excuse me. Yeah, so LSU wins 3-1 over in Tiger Park in Baton Rouge. Good job, softball Tigers. The 1-0 is a strike, 1-1. Yes, I think Jay knew this program was going to struggle. Now, some LSU fans have their head in the sands. If they really thought that LSU baseball was getting everything they need, they weren't getting everything they need. Here's a 1-1. That's a strike, 1 and 2. I mean, they were in the other bottom 5% revenue. With gymnastics and diving and soccer, they were in that category. They had to get more money in this revenue sharing deal. They had to. The 1-2, that ball's hit the right field again, right center field, and they're going to be caught. 2 down. That's why. Why do you think Tony Vitello went to the Giants this year? Because he saw the writing on the wall, and he knew that the Volunteers weren't going to put the money in their baseball program to be competitive. That's why he left. I mean, Vitello didn't leave Tennessee just because he wanted to go to the Giants. He left because they weren't going to be competitive in this new, whatever the fuck you want to call it. So Yaman at the plate. Here comes the pitch. At the strike. 0-1. So I'm 100% convinced Tony Vitello left Tennessee because they weren't going to put the money into that program to be competitive. Another strike, 0-2. The Tigers are one strike away of getting run ruled here on this Saturday afternoon in Oxford, Mississippi. Yeah. All right, Brant. Brant's about to fire up. Here comes the 0-2 pitch to Yaman. And that's strike three. He don't even fucking swing the bat, man. He don't even swing the bat, man. Swing the bat! Swing the bat, man. You come as a pinch hitter and you don't even swing the bat in 3 pitches and they're right down the middle of the plate. I know it was a 10-run game. Does it really matter? No. If he swung the bat, he'd have popped up, whatever. But swing the guy to the bat, man. I gotta go get something to eat. These fuckers, man. He saw that guy Haggerty was going to come to LSU, but then A&M gave him more money. I think LSU's dodged a bullet there with him. I think we dodged a bullet there. Good hand on it. They got it. PJ Haggerty. He might have dodged a bullet there. He might be a money chaser. I think he's on his 4th team in basketball. That's crazy. So Tennessee won the series against Mississippi. Mississippi State put a lot of money in their baseball program this offseason. So yeah, so congrats, Ole Miss. I'm gonna go watch the rant burn. I'm gonna go read Tiger Rant and watch it burn tonight because they're gonna be so goddamn mad that they got freaking run ruled by Ole Miss. You can't fix it, Brian. You can't. It is what it is. This team is not going to Omaha. They're not, more than likely, not even going to host a regional. You can't fix this. You can't. The players are who they are. You can't fix it. This is what they are. They always. Who coined that phrase? You are what your record says you are. This is what we are. It's what it is. You're it. This is it. This is us. This is us. We're a team that's just middling around, man. We're not it. Anyway. I mean, your record is what you say it is. Yeah, that's what you are, man. What's your record? Okay, that's what you are. So, but Zach York was a big miss in the transfer portal. Trent Caraway was a big miss in the transfer portal. I mean, it didn't work out. No, did it not work out because Maybe if we had more money, we could have gotten better players. Maybe. I don't know. Jay Johnson knows the answer to that question, but we don't. So hopefully with this new little format that they're doing, because women's basketball is taking a hit because they're going to get less revenue, which I'm okay with that. Those assholes lose $8 million a year. Baseball needs more money, man. I'd rather have a baseball title than a women's basketball title. I'm sorry, that's just it. And if you're talking about me, man, I mean, how do you save this program in the future? Oh, they need more money, man. Oh, Bill Parcells said that. Okay. LSU needs more money in the baseball program. They need more, like that coaches committee that you can donate to. They need more money in that aspect, I think, because they need. I think doesn't Jay want a practice facility, indoor practice facility? He wants that. He probably needs that. I mean, the bullpens suck, dude. Look at our bullpens compared to Ole Miss bullpen. Their Ole Miss bullpens. I know. I mean, maybe I'm barking the wrong tree here, but look at the Ole Miss bullpens compared to ours. They're in the outfield like baseball, like Major League Baseball is. They're behind the outfield wall. Ours is, behind the right field wall, enclosed. Looks fucking stupid. Anyway, I don't know. So, I trust Jay Johnson, but maybe he's not getting the money that he needs to get to be successful. Like, Moscona said a few weeks ago about that $15 million that in the NIL was hogwash. They're not getting that shit. Look, I have no sources whatsoever. I'm just looking at it from I'm just looking at the basketball and what teams are doing. If LSU basketball wants to be elite, they got to put $12 to $15 million a year in NIL. That's it. They got to. Moscona's wrong. He has sources I don't. Okay, but I'm looking at it like, okay, you're LSU. You're not a basketball team. You're not a basketball school. You're not. You never were. You never was. You never will be. But if you're going to give these players money, yeah, they'll come here. So I think LSU needs to put $12 to $15 million a year in NIL in basketball if they want to be elite. They have to. They got to find the money. And I'm sorry, Kim Mulkey, I'd rather football, men's basketball, and baseball. I'm sorry. Those are the three sports I worry about for LSU. Women's basketball is, down the line. I don't care. Sorry, Mulkey. Sorry. I'd rather have football, baseball, football. Is it basketball or baseball? One or two? That's tough, man. I would love to see a national title in basketball. I would love to see that. But baseball is nice, man. That's tough. It's tough to say. Do you want baseball or basketball at LSU? Tough question. Tough question. Now that we got Will Wade, I'll say now that I'm thinking about it. Now that we got Will Wade, I'd probably put basketball just a smidgen above baseball. I want a title in basketball, man. Yeah, football will always come first at LSU. Always. It's football. Football is way up here. Way up here. Football is way up here. Way up here. Football's not going to get any kind of money diverted anywhere else. It never will, and it never should get diverted anywhere else. Now, Other sports, you can debate. You can debate about what's going to happen because I don't really like what's going on with all this revenue sharing and all these other sports that might go away. I don't like it, but it is what it is, man. So, all time, yeah, they're two. They're behind USC. USC has 12, but USC hasn't won one since 1998. You were around for 98, weren't you bow down? Were you around for the 98? Are you old enough to remember 1998 and the choke job LSU did in 98? I'm still pissed about that. How long ago was that, man? That's going almost 30 goddamn years ago, and I'm still pissed about 1998. Yeah, I don't know. Okay, I've been there. Okay. Yeah. I'm still pissed about 98. Still pissed about 98. And that was how long ago was that? How long ago was that shit? Almost fucking 30 years ago. We should have gone back to back to back. You know what happened? A cold front came through freaking Omaha and closed our bats down. Oh well, we got eight titles. I mean, I can't really cry about it, but anyway, so yeah. I mean, I'm really wondering what's going to happen to like LSU's like swimming. What's going to happen with the diving team, the swimming team? Those tennis. Those Olympic sports that matter. That's why I don't like what's going on right now with this with collegiate sports because it's a problem. It's gonna be a problem because there's not enough money to go around to support those programs that don't generate revenue like football does, basketball does. It's a problem. This is gonna be a problem. I've said this for several years now. This is a problem that not many people are talking about. These Olympic sports that are going to go away. They're going to go away because the university can't afford to fund those teams. It's bad. It's going to be bad. In about 5 years, LSU will probably cut some Olympic sports down. They're gone. They're gone. You can't. What's going on? Track and field. Look at track and field. LSU's been really good at track and field back in the 80s, the 90s, when they had Pat Henry. But it's a sport that doesn't really... Who watches that? Who goes and watches that besides people who know the runners? Not many. So... But, I don't know, man. This is going to be... I don't know. I don't know. This is just gonna be. I'm telling you, the next 5 years is gonna be interesting to see what's gonna happen in collegiate sports because some of these Olympic sports might go away, and that's bad. That's bad news. Bad news. It's bad news for us as Americans because who the hell is gonna be competing in these kind of events? So I don't know, man. I don't know. I'm just trying to think outside the box a little bit, and it's just I just don't know the money. I mean, casino. I look at it like look at the NFL. Look at the NFL, NBA, Major League Baseball, okay, and hockey. Those four sports. Those four sports operate by themselves. NFL has a revenue sharing. They generate money from TV, blah blah blah. NBA, blah 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 blah. Okay, college doesn't have that. Everything is lumped together. It's lumped together, and then you have to spread it out between football, baseball, basketball, hockey, tennis, swimming, diving. I just don't. This is not sustainable. It's not. The bubble is the balloon is going to burst one day, and it's not sustainable. It's not, because the NFL can run itself, because they it's not sustainable. It's not. The balloon's going to blow one day. The balloon's going to blow one day, and I don't know what's going to happen. So I don't mind players getting paid. They should get paid. If a player wants to go sign an autograph and get paid $50, look, man, let him do it, man. If he wants to go do a commercial for Chick-fil-A or McDonald's or Burger King, let him go do it. Let him go do it. Let him go do it. Please, let him go do it. But everyone knows what NIL is. It's to pay the player to come to the school. That's all it is. All it is. That's all it is. Anyway, I'm gonna go get something to eat. So, yeah, I'm gonna go watch the rant. Rant's gonna burn. I'm sure the rant's burning right now. But yeah, we'll be here tomorrow. We'll watch this shit show tomorrow and see if we can salvage a game. But hey, Sir UGA is in the house. I'm about to check out because I'm hungry. But yeah, we got run ruled. Not only did we lose 12-2, but we got run ruled. We got run ruled. Oh my God, man. Yeah, we'll be here tomorrow. We'll watch this shit tomorrow. So yeah. Edwin's better than stickball. Yeah, okay. Yeah, you got that there. I got that there. But yeah, we'll be here tomorrow. We'll be tomorrow for the we'll be here for game 3. So what time is it? I don't know. We'll be here though. Have a good one. See you guys tomorrow, man. And go Tigers. Congrats, Ole Miss. Y'all kick our ass.